Look at this, man. I got everything ready to go up in here. I got my new light. I got my props on the desk, so when I talk about these things, I can just kind of pick them up. I got my GoPro here for, I'm gonna do a little different angle during the shots to make this a little more dynamic. I got my comb here just in case if I need to freshen up a little bit. I'm ready to go. I'm energized. I got some good stuff we talking about. Let's go. I can't wait for this episode. I can't wait for it. I can't wait. I cannot wait for this episode. Uh-oh, phone call. Hello? Hello? Yeah. Oh, it's too loud? Okay, sorry, babe. Okay. Okay, I'll try to keep it down. Okay. I love you too. Alright, bye. Okay, yeah, I'm really looking forward to this episode. I got everything I need. And let's go. Let's make this happen. Alright, let's get it. Hey, what's going on? Quick question for you. Are you interested in knowing what I have been up to during quarantine? Like, what has Kevin been doing? What has Kevin been up to? If you fit that category, if you're interested in knowing about that, then you're at the right place, because that's what we're talking about in today's episode. We're talking about what I have been up to these past several weeks, and man, has it been just an amazing experience. I've been doing a lot of really cool stuff. And I have some things I want to share with you guys in terms of experiences, as well as some things that I've learned that hopefully you guys find interesting and can resonate with each of you. And let's just get right into it. Let's just get right into it. And if you don't fit that category, I totally understand and totally respect that too. Hopefully you stick around anyway, and hopefully you guys enjoy what it is that I have to share. And yeah, let's go right into it. I wanted to kind of break today's episode up into two parts. I wanted to first talk a little bit about some of the music related things that have been going on in my life these past couple of weeks. And like I said, they've been some really cool stuff that's been happening. And then I wanted to just kind of fill you guys in a little bit more on the personal side of things, like kind of what's been going on, maybe a couple of shifts and changes for the channel and things like that. All right, so the first thing that I want to talk about is I hope as many of you guys out there as possible are kind of taking advantage of this time that we might have. I know everyone's cases might be different. Everyone's situations might be a little different. But man, I've been, blessed to have a little bit more time on my hands. Still working remotely and stuff, but just having an opportunity to get into some things and kind of spend more time with things that I think are important for me. And one of those is kind of growth, right? So to that point, I started taking a couple of Masterclasses. And so far I've taken one. I'm in the middle of a second one. I've taken one on hip-hop production that Timbaland did, and it was unbelievable. I really learned a lot in that class. And the second one that I'm watching right now is Herbie Hancock, which for those of you who don't know who that is, very, very super talented, super gifted jazz piano player, amongst other things. And just learning a lot from these guys. The Timbaland one of the things that jumped out at me is, like, when I'm making a beat, when I'm working on something music related, this happens to me a lot. I don't know if you guys can relate, but like, I'll have an idea in my head of what I want this song to sound like. And it takes a little time for me to find the right instrument or the right sound to make it sound the way that I want it to. And sometimes that takes a little bit of the inspiration away. So one of the things that Timbaland said was that he starts a lot of his beats, a lot of his songs, he starts off with his mouth. He'll have an idea, he'll mouth the drum loop, and then he'll record over it and then put some extras and some snares and things like that in there. And then he'll maybe do some harmony over it and stuff. And he has like a song ready to go right there. And then he's layering other sounds on top of it and maybe taking his voice out or leaving certain parts in. So that was really interesting to me. I definitely found that exciting, because I've been starting to do a little bit of that now with some of the apps that I have, and I'll talk about that in just a second. But yeah, so that's the first thing that I wanted to share with you guys. And then Herbie Hancock, one of the things that he just said that was really profound as a piano player, for any of you guys that play the piano or play any instrument, or do performances with your music that you do and stuff. A lot of people with the OPZ and everything like that. With this guy, the OPZ, I know you guys seen my OPZ video that I did a couple of weeks ago, but if you're doing performances, Herbie Hancock said when he was like 20 years old or something, he said that one of his music mentors told him, like, if he's performing and he plays the wrong note in a song, he said, play it again. What does that mean? Why play it again? If you played it once wrong, play it again, especially with jazz, and especially with anything. If you fail something and you play it wrong and you know that it's wrong, if you play it again, people might think that that's part of it. All right, and obviously take that with a grain of salt. If it sounds terrible and you play it again, then maybe you know. But like if it's borderline, it's like, oh, that's kind of weird, and then, oh, he did it again, so he must have. So just a little something there. So that's the first thing that I wanted to share. The other thing that I've been doing that's been just really cool is I've been doing a little bit of video game streaming. Now, for those of you who know me really well, you know that I am into video games, even though I don't play them as much anymore. When it comes to games, what I find really interesting is a lot of people have things to say about video games that they, rot the brain and there's too much violence and all this stuff. And that may be true to some extent, right? If you do too much video gaming instead of other things, and if you're playing, shooting games and stuff like that at a young age, like I totally get that. So we're not talking about that today. But what we will talk about is there's certain games that I love that are artistic, visually, and sonically. Those are becoming some of the games that I'm just like all about. And one of the things that I'm like really excited about now, there's a game called Tetris Effect. All of you hopefully have heard of Tetris before. Tetris Effect is basically Tetris with different levels, and just a different visual representation and a different sonic representation for each level. And when I tell you, it's therapeutic to play and it's therapeutic to watch. And I'm like, man, I might be onto something here, because like I enjoy playing this. Let me start sharing this with people a little bit. And right on the PlayStation, there's little did I know, right? But there's an easy way to just stream your content, and you might have people hop in there and watch and put comments in, and I can chat with them, and it's all right in the same YouTube channel, and it's all kind of related to music too. It's rhythm, it's music, and I'm gonna put a link for, I guess, one of my recent live streams right in the comments below, or the description below. So definitely check that out if you get a chance. And I'm gonna be doing that a lot more, and just kind of growing that a little bit too, because that's one of the things that I'm marching forward towards, like, as I've mentioned before, placing my music in a video game, in a cartoon, in a show. That's where I see it, and I'm excited about this journey, kind of working towards that. And games like Tetris Effect, and I'll share some other ones with you guys real soon, are kind of games that give me just a kind of indication of where I can see some of my stuff going to. So the next thing is kind of interesting, is I've been putting out a couple of videos. Some of you may have seen some unboxing videos. This keyboard recently, this MIDI keyboard that I really love, small, lightweight. This is the Launch Key Mini Mark III. So I did an unboxing of this. I did an unboxing of this right here. What's up, GoPro? How you doing, GoPro? I don't know why I'm talking about GoPro. That's a little weird, but that's okay. But I'm recording on my GoPro here too. And I got a camera here, I got a camera there. I'm gonna probably do a little edit thing with this. Like, this is pretty cool to me. But yeah, I got my GoPro there that I did recently. And then there's an app on the iPad. There's an app on my iPad called Koala, all right? And this app is changing everything for me. I'm gonna do another video on this real soon, but it's a sampling app, and it makes it so easy to sample and fun and inspiring to get sounds in here, whether they're ones you create or you import from somewhere and you can chop them up. I've never been into sampling like that. Like, most of the music that I've made I was kind of like, no, I don't want to sample other people's stuff. I want to, make my own stuff, start from scratch. That was kind of always my thing. But man, they put out a new update on that app there, and now you can sample directly from YouTube and directly from videos and stuff, and that kind of just changed the game for me. So, and I'll also have some really good sort of additional tips that I'm going to provide. That's just stay tuned. Stay tuned. All right. So what I've noticed with this is putting these content videos out, these tutorials, these unboxings. They're fun for me to do. And just from, I don't want to look too deep into the metrics and all that kind of stuff, but just from looking at how these things performed, for all you YouTubers out there who kind of know, looking at your videos and seeing how they're doing, one of my recent ones that I put out, it just skyrocketed compared to all my past videos, which told me that is content that people want to see. So in addition to the stuff that I want you guys to see, and I think that you would want to see, the stuff that I know that you want to see, I'm going to continue to be pushing that content out because, like I said, it's fun for me. Matter of fact, I was just putting an update, doing some updates on my iPad just now for some of the apps on there. Koala just released a new update, and kind of what sparked the interest for me to put this video out recently on the Koala app was like, oh, there's a new update out. I'm excited about it. I know other people are going to be excited, and I don't see a ton of people posting content. There's a market for that. There's a space for that where other people aren't putting a whole bunch of stuff out there. So that might be me. I might start using this as whenever there's an update, I'm gonna do a testing on it and learn the app really well. So I'm pumped up about that. So definitely check this app out if you guys are on iOS. If you have an iPhone and you're just kind of interested in music, it's $3.99. I feel like I'm like sponsored, but this is not a sponsored thing at all, but I just figured I just wanted to share that. It's really cool. Yeah, so one more thing I wanted to share, actually two more things. So on the piano front, I've been spending a lot of time going through these Hanon Virtuoso pianist exercises. They are 60 exercises that you can learn that really strengthen the fingers and really technique building and all that kind of stuff. So I've been having a great time with that. I'm trying to put in like 30 minutes a day on that, and stay tuned. I'm going to be posting some more content, more piano content as well real soon. And then the last thing that I want to share on the music front that I hope you guys, anyone watching this that makes music, I've been connecting with a lot of you guys out there, and this is talking directly to you if you're someone who I've chatted with on Instagram or one of the Facebook groups or Reddit. I've been talking to a lot of people and connecting with a lot of people, and I'm listening to the stuff these individuals are putting out, and I'm just like blown away by a lot of the quality and content that's out there. And so to that point, I have something in the works. Let's just say that. I have something in the works that I think will be really exciting for anyone out there who is in that category of an individual who has music, who wants to maybe get a little bit of shine and get their stuff out there. That is something I'm really excited about, to bring together my business background and my creative background and my drive that's kind of driving me as someone where I have music out there. I still have music out there that I want to place, and I want people to hear it. So I'm working on something that I think could be very helpful. So if you're watching this and you are interested in kind of staying tuned with that, definitely hit the subscribe button below. That's what I wanted to talk about with regards to the music. And then like I said, I wanted to just kind of share a couple of other updates. So one of the other major things kind of going on with me right now is I'm doing free tutoring, free math tutoring and free piano lessons until June 30th. And I talked about it on last week's episode of the show, so we're not going too deep into that. So last episode, we talked a little bit about how to succeed academically during this time in quarantine. I did some research on it, from online. I did some stuff about my perspective on being a teacher, all this stuff, and it was kind of geared towards the students. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be awesome. I'm going to drop the bomb about, having free tutoring, and this is going to be an awesome video. And it didn't perform well at all. And again, I mentioned performance is not what it's all about, but if I'm putting content out there, I want the right people to see it. And so something dawned on me at that moment. It's like, Kevin, you have your music stuff that you're clearly passionate about, that you've been pushing on this channel, in addition to the personal development and just a conversational piece like this. But you also have this other side to you. You have this side where you care about children, you care about teaching, you care about education. I originally thought we can intersect these. Like I'm gonna put all this stuff together and, you know, get the music people, get the children, get everyone together. But no, that's not what's going to happen, right? So with regards to math tutorials and education content and stuff that's geared towards children and kind of uplifting them and stuff, there's going to be a separate YouTube channel for KMATs, for my business. There actually is a separate YouTube channel already, but I haven't started growing that out and stuff yet. But that's where that content's going to live. So the last episode that I put out as a reminder or whatever the case is, that's still part of KAL experience. It's still, you know, a part of everything we're doing here. In the future, moving forward, educational content directly towards children is going to be geared towards that KMATs channel. And man, this free tutoring thing, sign up for it, please. If you're watching this, if you have children or you know anyone, this is not one of those things where it's like, oh, what's the catch? It's like, I'm offering my time, my services. We've been having a blast. I've been working with the students. It's been going really good. So my music people and anyone else out there, link below. You know, kevintutoring.com/free. So another thing that's interesting is I'm starting to line up guests for my virtual interviews. And I have some awesome guests lined up, and just stay tuned for that as well. And yeah, so celebrating my anniversary this week, 3 years with my wife. This episode, we're not going to go too deep into that, but I'm just ultra excited and blessed to be married to my best friend, who is just an amazing person. And not just saying that, I just appreciate her more and more every day. So I love you, Jess. I know you watching. I know you my supporter. I know you watching this. So I just want to say I appreciate you. And I also wanted to share with you all, you probably see the shirt that I have on, this Crush workout shirt. So I gotta give a shout out to my boy, Kim Marcus, Crushed Workouts. He is doing his thing. And I want everyone to go out there who's interested in fitness information and fitness motivation. My man posts, you know, workout videos every day with him and his wife. Shout out Tiffany, shout out Kim. I got y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a shout out. Yeah, that's right. I got you. Guys, I got you. You know, right? All right, I don't know what I'm doing. But yes, check him out. Like I said, they post some videos, working out, workout tutorials, some motivational stuff, eating healthy. So definitely check it out. That's my plug for my boy out here on KAL Experience. All right. So that's where we're leaving it. This was an awesome episode. I enjoyed myself. It was casual, it was cool, it was smooth. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys got some value out of it as well. Let me know your favorite takeaway or something. Let me know something in the comments, where you're watching from. I don't know, just say something down there. Because of the algorithm, right? Like, you put a comment down there, it makes the videos be found better and all that kind of stuff, I think, right? And like the video if you like it. If you don't like it, thumb down it too. Just give me some feedback. Let me know what's going on. I'm getting a little tired. I actually want to go watch a movie right now with my wife. So I'm about to go. But GoPro, you still blinking? This thing is still blinking, so it's still recording. And we out of here. Take care, guys. Peace.